Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, for my first episode of Self-Isolation Diaries, I am going to be decluttering my makeup area. So I'm going to be going through all of my cosmetic stuff. It's just mainly makeup I keep over in this section, and I just always end up cluttering the whole space with just loads of shit. Over here there's even chocolate wrappers on the side that I've just left because I am a messy, lazy bitch. So I'm gonna have a proper clean up and hopefully sort this space out. So right now this is what the area looks like. It's even worse than usual because I've just moved back from uni, so everything is everywhere. I've been constantly tidy and I actually haven't been too lazy because my room was a state. So today I'm taking up the task of sorting this out. I've just opened the drawer so you can see how messy it is in there as well, but as you can see I've literally got books on the side, things that don't belong there, and then just shitloads of cosmetics everywhere. Sorting out everything that I am going to remove from my vanity area. I'm going to be separating them into piles. So I'm going to have one basket of things that I am going to give to a women's refuge. I think that can be super helpful, and I know that Fabulous Hannah does amazing things like that every single month, so I just think that's great for products that I know aren't suitable for my skin type and just products that are going to make women feel pampered and loved. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm also going to have a basket of stuff that I can give to my friends, family, and give away to you guys on my Instagram. And then obviously I'm going to have a rubbish bin, throwing away things that are out of date, gone all weird. Also just empty products because I am a hoarderer, and if there's a cute bottle or a cute lipstick or whatever, stupidly would keep it and not throw it away. So that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to go grab some bags and stuff so that I can separate everything accordingly, and I will be right back. Right, so I'm going to zoom you right in here. So I'm going to just sort out what's on the top layer first before I start delving into my makeup drawers. Apologies for my outfit, it's a little bit weird. I'm just in cozy stuff at home. First of all, I've got some books and stuff which I can definitely move over underneath my TV because there's a lot of room down here that I can put stuff like that and I can read them when I have the chance. Definitely need to get back into reading, I've said that before. I've got a mug here, so I need to take that back out to the kitchen. And then we move over to all these different products. So I've got an Anastasia liquid lipstick, which I can remove out the packaging and recycle and pop that in my lip things for when I'm sorting them out later. I don't want to seem like I'm bragging, but I get sent a lot of stuff, and obviously one person can never get through all of the stuff, so I quite often give products away to my friends, family, give stuff away because I want other people to appreciate it, and I don't want it to just sit in my drawers or on my side for ages. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop loads of these skincare products. I've got stuff from Emulsion, Dermalogica and things, and I can give them away to my friends, family, and to the Women's Refuge. This is just a box so I can recycle this. I've got stuff from my birthday that I need to put away, so I'm going to just put them over the side because I can take them out to the kitchen in a minute. And chocolate again, I can take all this stuff out to the kitchen, I need to do that. And I've got my Guatemala coffee that I still haven't moved since last summer because I'm a lazy bitch. And like I said, I don't really live I obviously live here in summer, but most of the time I'm just constantly working or travelling, so I'm never really in my room as much as I am now that I'm in self-isolation. So that's why my room is particularly messy, and I always neglect this corner of my room because it's just very chaotic. I'm not going to use all of this stuff because I have my basics and then I have some backup, so I'm going to pop all of these away to give to my friends and family. I'm going to put these bits of rubbish in the bin. If I've left them here for this long, then I clearly don't need them, so I'd rather them go to a better home. And then I've got the Pixi Glow Tonic Cleansing Gel, which I'm definitely going to keep because I love Pixi stuff. Although I have a couple of Pixi stuff that I'm giving away, it's because I've got way too many of those specific items. This is going to go in my little travel drawer down here. I've got loads of travel memories and all of my travel accessories in another box down here, so I'm going to pop that down there. Then I've got an eyelash applicator which can go on. Treading on a thin line. Hitting rock bottom. I'm just about to sort through my makeup brushes, so I'm going to just pop you down a second, drop you a little bit lower. I'm just going to go through my makeup brushes. Loads of these are disgusting and old, so I'm just going to chuck loads of them away and then put another pile for ones to clean. So I'm going to go through all of these drawers and pick out what I like, what I don't like, what I want to get rid of. So I'm starting with face stuff. At the top I have like primers, highlighters and bits and pieces that I use that way. This, I've had this for ages, I just need to chuck it away. It's got nothing left in it, so this is going, it's a MAC strobe cream, it's absolutely amazing. I need to get it back in my life, but sorry, there's nothing left in it, hun. This I really love, it's the Professional Pearl Primer. I'm keeping that because I love it. Again, this Ordinary stuff is great, but there's nothing left, so I need to get rid. I've got the Nip and Fab Purify Zero Shine Moisturiser. I don't use this, so I'm going to put it in the pile for my family and friends. Then I've got this Avant Collagen Pro Perfecting Primer. I'm going to keep this in here, I'm going to give it a go. Then I've got my Jeffree Star Liquid Frost, which I really love, and I'm going to keep in here. And then this Bourjois 123 Perfect Foundation. I have no idea if there's any left in here. Nope, we've got nothing left, so it's going, and it's gone all crusty. So we're chucking that away, which means I've got a lot of room in here now. I've got this weird brush that I can get rid of, and this lipstick, I don't know why it's in there, so I'm going to pop that back over here. Random stuff in, I don't know why it's also random. So I've got a foundation, I've got this NARS Sheer Glow that I'm pretty sure has ran out. Yep, so we're going to get rid of that. I'm actually the worst, like why did I just put this stuff back in here? Oh, we've got the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation. This stuff's really good, but it's just very dark and it's like my holiday shade, so I don't get it out very often. That needs a good clean, to be fair, so I'll probably do that in a second. I've got this Ribble BB cream, which I need to get rid of. It's pretty much non-existent. Then I've got this Makeup Revolution Jelly Highlighter, which is fab. I got this a couple years ago. I'm going to keep this, but I don't know why it's in this drawer. It should be in the bottom, so I'm going to move that down in a second. Then I've got Hoola Light, which I love. And then again, this little BB cream that's run out, so I'm going to chuck it. I am literally the worst. You guys are going to be like, oh, she's so grim after this video. So in here we've got a banana setting powder. I really want to try this and see if it works, because I always avoid setting powders because I've got really dry skin, but some of them are really good regardless, so I might give this a go. I don't think it's going to go down well, but I might move this stuff into the drawer above because I'm not got loads of space. Then I've got a Face Form Sleek Contour and Blush Kit, which I think I got in a glossy box. I love sleek face products and powders, so I'm going to keep this for sure. It's very pretty. This is just the Fair 372 palette, so I'm going to pop that up with the face stuff. Got some more sleek things. We've got, oh, there's little to no product, plus it's super dry, really old, so I'm going to chuck that as well. I've got a MAC contour palette, which I don't really like anymore, so I'm going to put this in the pile for my friends and family, see if any of them want it. And then I've got this huge concealer palette that, again, I don't use, so I'm going to see if any of my friends and family want it, but I think it is dried up, so actually I might chuck that. Lovely stuff. I need to, I'll clean all of the insides of these as well later, but it's just more decluttering and organised. So this is my, I don't know why I've got some powders in here. This is supposed to be my bronzing drawer. So I've got this Technic Colour Fix loose powder again. I'm going to be trying all of these powders out, see if they actually work. So I'm going to pop them two in there. I've got another one in here that I haven't used yet, so I do need to start using them. I just get worried that it's going to fuck up my makeup halfway through. So maybe now that I've got a bit of time in quarantine, I can try them out. This I need to whack back in my makeup bag because it's unreal. It's the Chanel Tan de Soleil bronzing like cream, and it's just stunning. So I need this back in my life, and it's still fresh. I'm very excited to pop that back in my makeup bag, which I'll do after this video. Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess, one of my favourite bronzers of all time as well. Still got a lot of product in there, so I'm going to keep that. Then I've got this 17 Instant Glow Shimmer Brick. I am not a massive fan of like shimmery bronzers anymore, so I'm going to pop this in the bag for people to pick if they want some stuff. I'm going to pop my other Hoola in here. I've got a Hoola cream contour as well, and the normal colour too if I'm a bit more bronzed. So I'm going to keep them in there and pop that in. Then I've got my blush drawer. I don't wear enough blush at all because I have got like really rosy undertones. So loads of these are either gifts from ages ago, products from just a while back. So I need to go through these. I've just realised you're very close and now I probably can't see a thing. So let's go there. Is that better? Kind of. A variety of products in here. I've got an e.l.f. really dark rosy sort of blush colour. I am not a massive fan of that, and it's not been used at all, so I'm going to pop that in the box for people to use. I've got a Milani blush, which is brand new, that I can defo give away. I've got a Barry M blusher palette that came in my glossy box advent calendar. I know I'm not going to use, so I'm going to give this away maybe to my mum, who might want that. I do have a couple of blushes that I do reach for if I do go to wear blush, so I'm going to keep these in here. So my favourites are the Bourjois Jasper Rose blush, which I have liked for years, like since I was at school. This, which is MAC Melba, one of my faves. It's like a really peachy, like muted blush colour. I'm not going to use this MUA1, so that's going to go in there. I've got a Too Faced heart blush, when they were like, everyone was raving about them. I'm not going to use it, but I'll see if any of my family and friends want that. And then I've got Benefit's Rockateur, which I definitely will keep. I'm going to throw the brush away though, because it's all grubby. I really like Rockateur. I think it's a really pretty blush shade, so I'm going to keep that in here. And then I have Live Laugh Love's H-Door contour thing. I don't really like that, so I'm going to give it away. All the stuff that's like semi-used or only just used, I'm obviously going to give to family and friends, because they know I'm not grim. But then obviously all the fresh new stuff I'm going to be giving away to the refuge, just to clear it up. So yeah, I'm going to keep all of those blushes in here. They're all my favourites. And then last but not least, we have my highlighting drawer, which is arguably my favourite drawer. I love a bit of highlighter. So in here we've got the Technique Strobe Kit. I don't really use this anymore. I'm going to chuck it in the bin. Sleek Solstice palette, which has been one of my faves for years, so I'm going to keep that in here. I've got the Barry M Liquid Chrome Highlighter Drops. I can't remember if there's anything left in here. No, it's not. It's all dried up, so I'm going to chuck that in the bin, but highly recommend them if anyone is looking for a good liquid highlighter. I've got a Colourpop Lunch Money Super Shock Chic Cream Highlighter. This is so good. I'm keeping this. So cheap, and like, look at that, just so pigmented. And then I've got MAC Soft and Gentle, which has completely hit pan, but I've decided to keep it, so I'm going to chuck that in the bin. I've got Revolution's Vivid Baked Highlighter, which I opened, but this is way too pale for me, so I'm going to pop that in my refuge pile. And then I've got Mary Luminizer, which is also smashed and broken. This is the best highlighter of all time, so I'm going to throw this away with tears in my eyes and buy a new one ASAP. And then I've got the Soap and Glory Glow All Out. It was like a highlightery blush thing. I'm not a massive fan anymore. The packaging's all grubby. It's super old, so it's definitely not hygienic anymore. So I'm going to throw it away. Definitely not good for the skin. And then I've got the Benefit What's Up, which is a great cream highlighter, so I'm going to keep that in here. I'm going to pop my Revolution one in here from earlier, and then my Urban Decay Naked Illuminated Highlighter in the shade Aura. Beautiful stuff. So now I'm going to move on to my eyes, which is going to be one hell of a declutter. So we're going to go into my eye drawer here. This is the, in case anyone's wondering where my dressing table's from, it is the IKEA Mom dressing table. Everyone wanted this shit back in like 2012 when YouTube first became a thing, and I was on the Zoella hype, and like everyone basically had this whole setup. So I was like, I need it. I was like in my beauty phase, and I loved like buying new makeup products and stuff. So yeah, this is what the dressing table is. I think it's about £90, which actually isn't too bad for like a really nice dressing table. It's got like a really nice glass top as well. And then I bought like the mirror also from IKEA to put behind it. The only thing that's annoying about it, if anyone does have one of these, is that this drawer doesn't fully come out, so it's really awkward to store stuff in basically. So yeah, I've had that problem. So I'm gonna grab all of this side out first. So on the left side of my eye drawer down here, I have shitloads of palettes. So I'm gonna get them all out, and then we'll go from there. Probably gonna have to wipe my whole surface again now I've got all these out. What have we got here? We've got the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. I really love this. It is a gorgeous palette, and Urban Decay eyeshadows are one of my faves, so I'm definitely going to keep this. It's got some really nice muted shades in there, and then a couple of bold ones if I'm feeling brave, but it's just a really nice palette, so I'm definitely going to keep this. Then I have all the Urban Decay palettes. This one has some broken shades in it. They're all smashed. I definitely think I'm going to have to get rid of this because it's super old, and yeah, I'm going to be sad to say goodbye, but the Naked 2 has to go. Like I said, I'm going to try and be as ruthless as possible. Then I've got the Naked 3 palette. Again, another beautiful palette in here. It's not crazily touched. I think this is the second Naked 3 I ended up getting because I went through a phase of wearing it all the time and like a lot of the shades were gone. So I probably will keep these because I tend to reach for like more pinks and warmer tones in summer, so I think I'm going to keep this palette, and it's iconic as well. Like, I just used it a lot. I've got the Naked Flushed palette, which I can definitely move into my face drawer. I don't know why I've got it in here, but like I said, I'm a messy queen. So this is the Naked Flushed palette. It's one of their Urban Decay's face kits, and I love this. I need to pop that in my makeup bag, get using that again. So I'm going to pop that in here. I've got the L'Oreal Smoky Marron Glace mini eyeshadow quad. I'm gonna give that away, see if anyone wants that from my family and friends. Urban Decay Naked 2 Basics palette, which they sent over. I love their basics. I think they're really great for just simple looks and like just day to day, so I'm gonna keep this palette. I have also got a Sephora palette. When I first went to Sephora, I think I got this in Barcelona. I don't really know why I picked these shades. I must have liked them at the time, but I can't think of anything worse than wearing these eyeshadows now, so I'm going to put this in a pile for one of my friends and family. I'm sure someone wants to take it. And then I've got a Dior eyeshadow set I got in Ireland when I went to see Aiden's family. I remember so vividly. These are some really pretty shades, but I know I'm not going to get use out of this, so I'm going to put this in a pile and hopefully give it to someone who will use it a lot more than me. So I've got the Sleek Eye Divine mineral based eyeshadow palette in Storm. This again was an iconic sleek palette. I loved this, but I don't think I'm going to use these shades because I don't use shimmers that often, and if I do, it's from my Urban Decay Heavy Metallics palette, so this can go away, be given to a better home. Got some more sleek stuff. We've got a Sleek Blush by 3 in Lace. I'm never going to use that in my entire life, so again, giving it to a friend and family member. Eyeshadow palette here. I have used a couple of the shades, but it's pretty much brand new, so I am going to pop that away as well to give to someone into a better home. This is the Makeup Revolution Soph palette. The packaging is awful. It's so cheap and plasticky, but the eyeshadows are insane, especially for the money, so I'm going to have to keep this in my collection because the shadows are amazing. Just as good as Urban Decay, if not better. Oh, I've got my other sleek highlighting palette. This is another amazing one. This is called Cleopatra's Kiss. I'm going to keep that and pop it in my highlighting drawer. It's stunning. It's got some gorgeous like champagne-y rosy colours in there. We've got the Kat Von D Alchemist palette, I think it's called. Yeah, the Alchemist holographic palette. It's an eye and face and eye highlighting palette. It's actually got some really pretty shades. You can't really see them very well on camera, but they're all like very iridescent. So I'm going to keep that because I love it. And I got it for my birthday a couple of years ago. Then I've got the Makeup Revolution Ultra Blush palette. I'm not going to use this, so this can go in my pile down here for people. Sleek Au Naturel palette, which I can give away to a lovely person. Then I've got the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I love this. All of the warm tones, that's a bit of me, so that's staying in my collection. I've also got the Smoky, which I'm going to keep too. And I've got some stunning shades in here, so I'm going to keep that. They're really great palettes, and like I said, Urban Decay my favourites. Then I've got the Technic Colour Fix Bronze palette, which has not been touched, so that's definitely going to go to the Women's Refuge. I've also got this Maybelline 25 Carat Nudes palette. This is all sealed up, so this is going to go again to the Women's Refuge, which is great. I've got a mini Bobbi Brown highlighting palette. This is in the shade Opal. It's actually really stunning when everything's blended together, so I'm going to keep that for days when I need a gorgeous inner corner highlight or a brow bone highlight. Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. I'm going to chuck that away because it's really old and I know it's grim. Same with this Technic mini eyeshadow palette there. I'm going to chuck that away. And then I've got a Makeup Revolution sealed palette here for the Women's Refuge. Same with a Maybelline blush palette that I know I'm not going to use. And then I've got a Studio 10 little palette that's not been used either, so I'm going to put that away. I've fully sorted out all of my palettes. Goodbye, good riddance. I'm going to get the rest of the stuff that I've got in these drawers out so I can see everything a lot clearer, and then pop everything back into their acrylic storage. I'm going to just grab all of the stuff out. Sometimes I do keep like really weird eye stuff. Just because I did like shows when I was younger, like up until I was pretty much 18 I think, and went to uni, and I probably will at some point go back into dancing or theatre or doing something like that as a hobby. So I'm going to keep some like weird wacky colours just in case I need them for like extra makeup, like theatre makeup. If you wonder why I like keep some random bits. I'm just like looking through here and I'm seeing like really bright glitters and like crazy shadows. So I'm going to need to go get another bin bag, I think. So I'm going to go do that and I'll be back in a sec. Right, so I've just got everything out. There's shitloads of stuff. So I definitely need a good clear out because I don't use half this stuff. So let's get going. I'm going to start with this drawer, which I think has all of my cream eyeshadows and some like random glitters at the back. So I'm going to keep all the glitters, like I said, just because I know that I do like shows and stuff. Loads of random assortments, which I think I probably got off Amazon ages ago. And then some Bella Pierre loose glitter too. I've got this really gross coloured like eyeshadow trio from a brand I've never heard of, so I'm going to throw that in the bin just because it looks old and gross. A weird sponge that has loads of weird marks on. An old Barry M eyeshadow that's gross. A Model Zone Duo shadow that is really old too. And then this, which I made myself. Where did I make that? It smells horrible. I made this like L'Oreal lip balm thing. I think it was at a science career fair thing, but that just smells horrible and it's been there for ages and it was probably there since like I was like 6. I've got an empty lip moisturiser from Marlin & Goats. I love this shit. Obviously that's why it's gone. Sometimes I'd keep like I remember sometimes I'd keep the packaging of stuff so I'd remember to go and buy it, but I'm too lazy again to do that. You know, I am chaotic. I know. I've got some more festival glitter and stuff at the back here. So this is Festival Face is amazing for like glitters and things like that, especially if you're doing like a lot of festival makeup and like cool special effects. I'm going to pop them at the back. And then this is like my cream eyeshadow section with a random mascara here. Don't know how that got there. So we've got a rose gold loose powder from Stephen Laurent, which I'm putting at the back of the loose powders. We've got an e.l.f. matte eyeshadow here, which I'm going to throw in the bin because I know that's so old and you're supposed to obviously get rid of products after a certain amount of time. We've got a MAC Pro Longwear paint pot, which I love. I used to love these. I'm going to keep this because it's a really nice like iridescent orangey colour, and this is called Rubenesque and I just love this, so I'm going to keep that because I really like it. Same with Bare Study. I've also got that MAC paint pot, so I'm going to keep those. And then these Calvin Klein eyeshadows. I don't know why I ever ended up getting them, but they used to be in Poundland. I used these ages ago. I was probably in year 8, so I don't know why I've still got these. Finished Makeup Revolution foil, which I loved. Again, some more loose glitters I can pop at the back. Maybelline's 24-hour colour tattoos. Throwback if you remember. Look how dried out this one is. This is in the colour On and On Bronze. Oh my god, this is such a throwback. Like, this was like Zoella's favourite back in the day. And I was like, and it was like my favourite eyeshadow for ages. That needs to go in the bin. And then I've got a Glow and Ray Tawny Dust cream eyeshadow, which is very pigmented actually. I'm gonna give that to one of my friends and family. Beautifully sorted. Like, there's so much room. I'm really excited because now it means I've got space to fill if I have any nice new products come in. So next I've got this, which is full of some random miscellaneous stuff, but it was meant to just be like mono shadows, like powder shadows that are on their own. So I've got a Lisa Blur shades here, which are stunning, but again, I don't use them, so they can go to the Women's Refuge. That needs to go in the bin. A new Revolution brow pomade in the shade dark brown, and it's brand new, so I'm going to keep that for when my Anastasia one runs out. I've got some more loose glitter that I can keep at the back of this one and put it over here. Same here. I've got loads of glitters in here. Maybe I should keep some of these back ones for that too. I've got a Body Shop eyeshadow, which I know is really old. I've got some Soap and Glory hand food, which I can definitely move and sort out another day. I've got another cream eyeshadow here. This is amazing. This is Benefit's RSVP. It's like a gorgeous pink colour, which I'm going to keep. Should I just do my lips? Right, I'm gonna just do my lips. Fuck it. Let's just do a big declutter video. I hope other people are decluttering whilst they're watching this video. Hopefully it's inspiring people to clear out their room. I've left it way too long, but I don't really care anymore. Like, I'm having a good time. So, right, let's just do this area of my room. Let's do the last section, which are lips. So I've got 2 acrylic drawers. The ones over my face acrylic drawers, sorry, I'm so close. My face acrylic drawers are from Muji. And these ones I think were from like Poundland or something like that, so you can get them for really cheap, but the Muji ones are definitely worth the money. They're just like a really lovely size to fit in like face products if you are looking for something like that. So I'm going to quickly dust these down because they are filthy. I'm glad my boyfriend's not here because he is allergic to dust. Fun fact. I'm sure he will love me telling you all that, but my boyfriend's allergic to dust, so he would not be having a great time right now. And we're back. So I just have finished dinner and I went to take the dog for a walk, so I might look a little bit shabbier than earlier, but we are back. We're back to sort out my lipsticks and lip glosses, anything to do with lips. So we're going to start off with the 2 bits at the top. So I've got this really old gross purple liquid lipstick. Loads of these liquid lipsticks are super old, so I'm going to be chucking a lot of these away. Like, obviously these might seem like a waste, but I've literally had these for years and they've either dried up or I've pretty much used them to the brim. So I'm lazy and just never chuck stuff away. So we've got the Benefits They're Real Double Lip. I love this. I just forget that I have it. These are really cool. Like, Benefit have created these like cool like double, so like they line your lips and put the lipstick on at the same time. I think they're really cool. So I'm going to keep that, of course. I've got this Revlon Colour Burst Matte Balm. This is like the perfect true red. I used to use this on all of my shows when I'd go on stage and need like a bright red lip. So I'm keeping that too because that comes in very handy. I've got an Urban Decay gloss, which I really like. This is in the shade Liar, I think. Yep. And I absolutely love that. So I'm going to definitely keep that for sure. I've got this L'Oreal Colourish Cheryl's Nude, which again I really like, so I am going to keep that at the back. And then I've got this Essence pink lipstick. I don't really use this, so I'm going to pop this in the pile for my family to use. I've got loads of the Avon Mark range. Have all of the shades because they kindly sent them over, but some of them are just not very me or just don't go with my skin tone. So I'm going to pop any of those away, I think, just because I don't use them enough. So I'm going to pop all of these ones, especially the matte shades. I don't tend to wear mattes very much on my lips anymore because they dry them out. I've got this really cool, pretty red colour that I've never used, but it's got sparkling. Don't really like that, so I'm going to give that away. I've got a dark Avon lipstick that I've never used. Again, can give that to a wonderful woman in the refuge. Unique purple lipstick. It must have come in a set or something, so I'm going to put that away because I'm not going to use that. I've got another like bright red. I know I'm not going to use this, so I'm going to chuck that. This Model Co lip cream. This is a really pretty shade, but I don't think it's going to suit my pale complexion, so that's going to go in the pile to give away. I've got a YSL lipstick, and although this is super pink, okay, maybe I'll keep that, but I'll have to like blend it out, if you know what I mean, because that pink is just very intense. So I'm going to keep that. I've got a nice YSL lipstick there. I'm going to get rid of this L'Oreal one because I know that's super old. I'm going to keep this Avon one because I really like that. Then I've got this mini here that I'm going to chuck. I've used these up from Make It Revolution as well, so I'm going to chuck those. Then moving on to these ones over here, we've got the Too Faced Melted Liquid Lipsticks. I never use these, so I'm going to chuck them in the pile for my family to use. I've also got a red Colourpop liquid lipstick, which I'm going to keep because that's actually really good and really long lasting. This I'll never use because it's a metallic lip cream. I never usually am very adventurous. Same with this Barry M1, it's a bit too out of my comfort zone. Then I've got the Naked Lip Gloss in Liar. Again, I love this shade, so I'm going to keep it because I've also got a mini as well there. Then I've got this Frida's Nude, which I'm not a fan of, so I'm going to put this in my giveaway pile. My mum will probably nab that because that's the sort of colours she usually goes for. I've got some Barry M lip glosses, which I really love, so I'm going to pop them over there. I've got this new Anastasia liquid lipstick, which I love, that I'm popping there. I've got an Urban Decay lipstick in the shade Criminal. Looks gorgeous, a nice pinky nude that I'm going to keep. I've got a Bourjois lipstick that I know I'm not going to use, so I'm going to chuck them in the pile to give to my friends. This is really old, so I can chuck that. I've got a Revlon lash adhesive, so that can go in here with all my lash stuff. And then we've got 3 MAC lipsticks here. I've got Velvet Teddy, which is down to its last nub. Like, I literally can't use that, so I don't know why I keep it. So that's going in the bin. I've got Dark Side, which I'm going to keep just in case I do need it on the occasion, like a darker lipstick. I've got a pink, which is Love Lawn, that I really like too. I'm going to pop that there. I've got a Bobbi Brown lipstick that I definitely need to put in my makeup bag because I really like it. It's like a dark pink. And then we've got a matte liquid, we've got a matte MAC lipstick in the shade Charlotte, which is a nice red. I'm going to keep purely for the fact it's the same name as me. And then this was my ultimate like red lipstick, like deep berry red lipstick from NARS, and this is also in the shade Charlotte as well. That's nice because I've cleared a whole space up here for more lipsticks that I've got elsewhere and at uni. So in here I've got Dr. Pawpaw original lip balm. I'm going to keep lip balms in this top drawer, I think, and get out some of these liquid lipsticks. So I've got the Rimmel Apocalypse, which I can definitely chuck. These are super old and definitely need to go in the bin. Same with this Mirabella one. It's just super old, so I can chuck that away. I've got a Technic lipstick that I've never used before, so I can give that to the Women's Refuge. This is really old. It's a Revlon Colour Burst. I'm going to pop that away. I've got a Studio 10 lip gloss. I really like lip glosses, so I might put all like the liquid lip glosses over here just to like separate them up a little bit. I might put some the crayons in there as well. I've got like smaller lipsticks and lip glosses over here. So we've got lipsticks on this section and then lip glosses that I'm going to regularly reach for over this side. And then, oh god, brilliant. This Dior liquid lipstick, which is really pretty and I really like it for summer. A Maybelline Colour Drama lip crayon that's gone all mouldy, wonderful. We've got a Collection Cream Puff. This is super old as well. And we've got 2 Revlon Colour Stays that I'm going to give away to my friends and family. This is a really massive clear out, like I'm well happy with myself. It's going to look so empty, but I don't really care because it's got to be done. So I've got really old like Benefit samples that I can chuck away. I've got this really pretty little lip gloss from Estee Lauder. I've got Hoola that I can pop here probably. I've got some really bizarre colours in here that I definitely know that I'm not going to use, so I'm going to chuck these in the bin because they're old. I don't recognise them very much. Same with these. These are really old, like old lip crayons that are dried up. In here I've got my lip coat, which is good at keeping like lipstick on. It like gives that extra layer, so it stays on for longer. Nude, pink and red lip liners, which I'm going to keep because I'm in need of those. And then a really gross dark lipstick that I've had for ages that I can chuck in the bin. So that concludes my clear out. I am more than happy with how that's turned out. Like, I was not expecting to get through as many things as I did. So these are the 2 huge boxes I've got to give to my friends and family and sort some giveaway prizes out and also give to the Women's Refuge. I'm sure I'm going to come across a lot more when I look through my skincare stuff. But yeah, this is what it all looks like. So yeah, I'm really happy, and I've sorted out all of my drawers too, which is amazing. Like, literally look how empty everything looks because I've had a proper clear out, like got rid of shit that I don't want and don't use. So refreshing. So yeah, I'm feeling really good about this. It's taken me all bloody day. But I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up if you have enjoyed watching me declutter. I hope it's inspired you to clear something out in your room that might have been getting in the way, or maybe give stuff away as well if you have some extra things that you don't need and you don't want. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!